video is going to be short, guys, but this is my second time challenging Matt Dillahunty to a debate. Matt Dillahunty on his Patreon video claims that he loves to debate. He enjoys when people call into the atheist experience where he has all the power to hang the phone up on you if he has a disagreement with you. Yes, it's true that he's debated Side 10 Brudicate, that he's debated Ray Comfort, and he's debated a lot of other popular theists here on YouTube. Myself, personally, I've debated The Amazing Atheist. I've debated in an informal or a formal debate. I've debated The Amazing Atheist, Cult of Dusty, Thunderfoot, Jacqueline Glenn, and others here on YouTube who have 5 to 10 times the popularity of a Matt Dillahunty here on YouTube. Okay, I understand that you went over to the Bible Thumping We Nuts channel to debate Matt Slick on what you had an issue with called the Dillahunty fallacy, and you went on that show. You did your thing. I think Matt Slick did an excellent job with dealing with you, and I know I can do a similar job if we have this discussion on slavery on my channel. Matt Dillahunty, for those of you who don't know, believes that slavery in the Bible is immoral, even when it's presented as being something that is acceptable in the society of ancient Israel. I hold the opposite view. I hold the view that what we see in the Bible that is called slavery is not immoral unless it is presented as being immoral, okay, or being wrong or sinful. And I would argue that it is very different than what we saw in the transatlantic slave trade. Now, Matt Dillahunty, this is my second time challenging you on this. Again, most atheists here on YouTube believe that you got some type of victory because you hung the phone up on me. You have no excuse. I'm a regularly invited guest on the Drunken Peasants program, a show that's becoming more popular than the atheist experience. Okay? So you can't tell me I'm using you for views. If I really wanted views, my friend, I just call up The Amazing Atheist and I'll ask him to show up on his show and ask him to give me a shout out. For me, this ain't about views, sir. You are making a positive claim about my beliefs, about Jesus Christ, about everything that has to do with Christianity, and you don't feel like you have a burden of proof that you have to meet. I don't believe that demonstrates that you're some type of intellectual, and I don't believe that it demonstrates that you have good arguments. I think that demonstrates that you are very good at playing word games. If I'm wrong, the only way to find out if I'm wrong about anything is to engage me in a debate. My second time at challenging you to a debate on your Patreon channel. You claim that you love debates and you're asking people to donate money to this cause that you're doing here on YouTube so that you can educate people on how to answer our questions. Okay, why don't you do this? Why don't you come to my channel and debate me and then explain that too? Because the advice that you're giving to the atheists now, those arguments as far as the community that I'm in right now, have been utterly annihilated. And I want the atheists to see firsthand what happens when you yourself fall down when you try to present these weak arguments against the God of the Bible, against the moral character of God, about whether it be the presuppositional argument, whether it be answered prayer, which is my argument, an argument you never got to hear because you kept pushing a past conversation that we had on my channel that had nothing to do with you, but that had to do with Cult of Dusty. Something that you did not acknowledge on your atheist experience because you was not being intellectually honest. And Matt, if you choose not to accept, there'll be more videos going up here on YouTube, and I'll just expose you that way, and then I'll ultimately make a slave video. And if you challenge me, you're gonna find out that I'm a pretty busy person. So how about we be adults, Matt, and do this? You spend a lot of time insulting myself and my family in Christ. A lot of time doing it. I get opinionated on my channel now all of a sudden. You're like, well, I don't have any reason to debate you, G-Man. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that, Matt. Keep telling yourself that. If all of you people on the fence who got a little bit of time on your hands, go to a channel. It's called Matt Dillahunty. Type that in. in his channel trailer, he'll have a patron thingy there where he claims he loves to debate. Every day he goes without responding, G-Man, I will accept your debate sometime in the future or whatever. Every day he goes about doing that, he makes himself out to be a liar. You've been watching Preaching to the Choir Ministries, guys. Read your Bible and do what it says. God bless.